So good morning everyone, I'm here to talk about fake news. Here in my entry, I will explain to you my 5 ways and the 5 given ways on how to spot a fake news. So before I get to the details, I will first state about the topic I've chosen, or the article I've considered fake. So first is the entitled Duterte's Evil Regime Plan. Alright, it may sound legit as it may, but upon further inspection, I have noticed that it contained no author. It contained non-credible website. First and foremost, and lastly, it has a propagandistic title. But before that, the content of the article says that Duterte has plans on being with China and in Russia. Absolutely, it's really fake because there were no statements about that. And upon, again, inspection, there were no sources cited. Also stated that if ever one of the countries would supply his demand, he would name it either a state of the country. So that's an overall overview regarding the topic. So here, I will first state my 5 personal reasons on how I considered it fake. One, it has one questionable source. As I said earlier, there were no proper sources cited. Next is a propagandistic title. Yes, I mean it is so legit. It sounds legit, but you must take into consideration that most fake news are born out of propagandistic ideas. So that's why I consider it as a fake news. Next is no proper citation on the context regarding that whomever the country would supply Duterte's demand, he would consider it a state of that country. It's a big matter regarding that line because to support and have a credible source, you must state proper citations on when did the meeting happen, when did he spoke about it, and when overall was the statement made. Next and the last is it is personally based on personal opinion. So to elaborate more on that, at the end of this article, you will see that for me, this is the most stupid way on dealing problems. Who uses stupid in the official news? It's usually a fake news, right? Next, I will say about 5 ways taught to us by our subject on how to spot a fake news. First is 1. Author. A fake news has a questionable author. So there's, on that point, it's one of the key indication that a news is fake if he has a questionable author, no author stated, or an author who's just being an author. Next is the date. Is the date relevant to the current news in the country? Is the date true, or is the date really that coincides with the mood of the country regarding issues? Next is bias. Yes, bias is the most way on how to state fake news, and it's the same on my idea on propagandistic title, because most propaganda are born out of personal opinions and biases. So the best way to attract gullible Filipinos, as hard as may say, bias is one indication it's a fake news, because real news doesn't support side, it's neutral. Next is there is no support facts. To elaborate more, again, on the context of it, you will see that there were no sources indicated and it has a really questionable way on speaking on it. And next is source. So with a questionable website and link, you will really see that there were no source, because real news source like ABS-CBN Rappler says at the end that it is from a certain date, like in issue regarding a Senate hearing, like an issue taken from Senate hearing on what date, this date, and stuff. So there, I hope you're now ready to spot fake news. Thank you.